Millicent here with me. He's the Executive Director of Webwood Assisted Living. And Angie Wolfenbarger, who's the Activities Director there. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Today we're talking about the importance of staying busy during the holidays. So, Ethan, why is this important?
Well, you know, the holidays are a time when people are really supposed to get together and, you know, to celebrate with each other.
Yeah.
And that's not always the case. You know, there's a lot of seniors that end up alone at the holiday times, and that loneliness is directly linked to cognitive declines.
I hate that.
Oh, yeah. And long-term illness. A lot of people don't think about that portion of it. And that's especially scary whenever you think about 2/3 of seniors over the age of 65 have some sort of symptom of dementia.
Wow.
And then 1/3 of those live alone.
Oh, my goodness. So we need to keep them active and doing things.
Absolutely, yeah. The best way to combat that is through socialization and then activities too. And Angie is our activities director. She knows a lot about that portion of it.
Yeah, so you helped define some things that people can do to stay busy during this time so that they're not lonely, so that they are interacting. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, mealtime is very important for most of them.
Okay.
That is a good time for them to come together and to visit with their friends and, you know, just have a good time and have somebody there to eat with. We do a lot of arts and crafts. That's important for their creativity and to show what they are able to do.
Okay.
One of their favorite things is outside activities. That's kind of good to give them new scenery and something that they've maybe never done before. Exercise is very important as well.
Of course.
Yes, for all of us.
I know, absolutely.
Keep moving, stay happier and healthier, and that's something that's we try to do often.
Yeah, and I think of an assisted living facility, I think of, like, you know, grandmas and grandpas, and is this good to do, like, even if you're just going to visit? Like, I know we're talking mainly like a loneliness thing, but what about if you know, the grandkids are just visiting? Is this like some ideas to take with us so that we can keep them active?
Definitely,
Okay.
definitely, and we love to have them come help and you know, do activities with us, or you know, come visit and eat dinner with them, and they love to have visitors.
Yeah, so Ethan, again, I know that there's like some sort of connection between the mind and the body, as you were saying, because it can lead to some illnesses and things like that.
Yeah, I always think of socialization and that mental part of it as kind of like that extra vital sign that a lot of people don't keep track of. And each one of those things, you know, has a specific connection, you know, like the arts and crafts, you're increasing your cognitive ability.
Okay.
You know, games, and that's problem solving.
It's making your brain work.
Making it work, yeah. And so keeping busy through the holidays is especially important, and that's something that assisted living is really good with, because there's, you know, a robust support system. There's between residents and staff, there's always somebody there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you really, it's surprising how quickly all those people come together and turn into a big family.
I know.
And we get to be a part of it.
I love it. It's like their second family home away from home. So if people are interested in Webwood Assisted Living, where can they find out some more information to kind of look into it?
You can check us out on the web. We're at webwoodassistedliving.com. We're also on Facebook. Or you can always give us a call, too.
I love that. Well, thank you both so much for being here. Have fun with all your activities for Thanksgiving, okay?
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, meteorologist Joy Bettenhausen